I've not done any content about gambling in a while. The government have recently released a new white paper where they're making quite a few considerable changes to the way gambling works and the way that people can access it. And it's all basically in the guise of protecting people from gambling harm or avoiding young people getting into gambling. I've been following a few of the experts online who look at gambling from all the perspectives, and they're kind of pulling it apart, and there's some really interesting talking points and some that are going to affect you too. The first thing I want to say, what I saw somebody saying on YouTube, is that just before this white paper's been released, certain people in government positions have been taken out to big horse racing events and wined and dined by some of the big gambling companies. So make of that what you will. So they brought some of these new rules out, basically saying they're going to be doing affordability checks. So if you lose a certain amount in a month, they're going to ask you to prove that you can afford to lose what you're spending, which looks good and it makes sense. But also what they're doing is, if you win, they're using the same affordability tools. So asking for bank statements and proof of employment and proof of earnings from if you're self-employed. They're using these same tools for people who win a lot. So basically what they're trying to do is make it harder for you to withdraw your money. So if you're lucky enough to win, they make you jump through hoop after hoop after hoop to get your winnings out. And for some people, eventually they might just give up, which means the gambling company get their money back and make more money. So basically what they're saying is you're welcome to gamble, and bear in mind, none of these checks are done when you deposit, so they'll let you deposit as much as you want. But then when you start winning, you're rude enough to win. Who would have thought that? Gambling and you could actually win. So if you win, they're making it very difficult for you to get your money out. And these new tools, what are being brought in, some have been doing it for a while, but these things, bank statements and affordability checks and wage slips and earnings from self-employment, were supposed to be used to keep people safe. Some of these gambling companies are using them to withhold your winnings. It's beggars belief. So generally what they're saying is, bet with us and lose, but if you win, you're not going to get your money, or we're going to make it very difficult. And then guess what? If you do get your money out, they restrict your account. So if you win, they make it so you can only bet like £1 a time or something like that. So they're basically saying you've won too much, you're not welcome to bet here anymore. So only people who lose are welcome here. It's corrupt, it's banned. Some of these companies are the worst morally. Let me know what you think. Have you experienced any of this? Do you know anything about it? Let me know in the comments below.